Talk to me a little bit about Harp because he was one of the players you've spoken so much about today.
Yeah, I love Harp all the way back. You know, KT didn't make it to Worlds, DRX knocked him out, but we get a little bit of representation there. And the main thing that I really loved about what Harp was able to do here on the Rel was that Utapon is really, especially today, I think, in the match that we've seen thus far, very clearly playing at his usual self again, is able to actually have a really big impact in these games. And for a Kai'Sa, you do need someone to create space. And I think Rel was able to do that, or Harp rather was able to do that very consistently.
100%. And I was wondering how he would be able to perform in a completely different meta where I saw him domestically playing like the likes of Karma and Nami. It was enchanter heavy, but man, did it look natural for him in this game. I loved how this is an extended play because it really felt like a nice flowing motion as Yaharong just comes in and flings two members towards them. But yes, I felt like he was a huge difference maker. Harp played out of his mind.
At this point, I'm just starting to feel bad for bottom lane here for Chiefs.
Yeah.
It's just constant investment. But I think crucially what's important to recognize and to talk about is that for Detonation Focus Me, they recognize an opportunity, an area that they can attack. They successfully did it over and over and over, and they generated a significant gold lead from these plays.
Because even in the play that you saw previously where they're not able to get a kill, it still generates pressure on the turret. And then this is one of the catches. Even though Harp is not able to actually get into the backline, Avi has been spending, I think, like 30 seconds in that bot side brush to make sure that even with all the summoners being blown, he doesn't stay alive.
And this is just a really rough, state for you.
Questionable play. Let's talk about this now, because I don't want to take away from the fact Chiefs had a great team fight to begin with, but then it was just ended by a Zin, right?
Yeah, it was, because this is one of those key moments where if no play is made by anyone in DFM, they might just lose, even though they're very far ahead. Like momentum swings, like this could be big. But my boy Jin Air Grace Yaharong comes in big with a really nice Azir shuffle. And what I really liked about this game was that it really had the entirety of DFM kind of band together and just have a good game. We saw good moments of every single player, some errors here and there, right, like Utapon getting picked off, for example, but didn't matter in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, and it's beautiful to just see Yaharong on control mages like Azir, especially at this stage of the game when you're looking towards Kai'Sa, Hecarim, and he's the one that steps up. It's nice to see. They take the win, and I feel like this is a breath of fresh air Detonation Focus Me really needs to move forward.
I mean, when